Today I'm going to let you in on the upstate's best kept secret. Relocating buyers rarely ask about these places, and I want you to be in the loop. Today we're covering two of my most underrated areas in the Greenville region, and that's Easley and Powdersville. Thanks for joining me today. I'm Reed Gray, your neighborhood expert. And well, that guy, that's our trusted local lender who has helped many of my clients secure financing in these areas. Perhaps he might be a great resource to you in your home buying journey as well. So you might not see these names on every best place to move list, but I'm here to tell you they should be. If you're looking for great schools, more house for your money, a strong sense of community, and a short drive to everything that Greenville has to offer, these spots need to be on your radar. Let's break it down. So number one, Easley and Powdersville. Why are they so underrated? Well, when people search for homes near Greenville, they often zero in on places like Greer, Simpsonville, and Travelers Rest. And that might be you. Take the quiz that's in the description below and see what it tells you. But Easley and Powdersville, often they fly under the radar. Why? Well, it's simple. They're not as flashy, and that's kind of the beauty of them. So you're getting a quieter lifestyle, lower home prices, and quicker commutes than you'd expect, all while being about 15 to 25 minutes away from downtown Greenville, depending on where you are. So these two areas, well, they're kind of like your steady friend, and they know exactly who they are, and they don't try and be something that they're not. They're steady, they have a lot to offer, and perhaps they're areas that you should consider too. Now, if you want small town charm without sacrificing access to city life, these areas, they can deliver in a big way. Number two is top rated schools. Yes, really. Let's talk schools because this is a huge draw. Now, fair housing restricts me from saying, yes, X or so-and-so is a great school. However, I can tell you some of the accolades that have been published, encourage you to do your research on your own. So Powdersville is part of Anderson District 1, which is consistently earning high marks. This district, it consistently is sought after by buyers conscious about education for their children. If schools are important in your move, both of these areas may check that box. Now, number three is going to be home prices and value. And here's where things get interesting. So compared to Greenville or even some nearby suburbs like Simpsonville, Easley and Powdersville offer more space and better value to some buyers. Now, you're gonna kind of find 3 and 4 bedroom homes, single family homes between $275 and the $425 range, depending on location and age, of course. Now, there are some newer developments here, but think more along the lines of established neighborhoods with mature trees, larger lots, and certainly a more relaxed vibe. And if you're looking for something with land, these are some of the best spots with homes that you might find on 1 to 5 acres without going too far from the city. So if you're tired of feeling priced out or squeezed into a tight space, this is where your dollar goes further. Now, number 4 is going to be the real estate trends in our market. So both Easley and Powdersville, they've seen steady growth over the past few years, but they've avoided the frenzy that's hit some of the other parts of the upstate, such as the downtown areas. That means for you, more time to make decisions, which buyers love, and honestly, I love for you. And the potential capacity to negotiate as a buyer, which is huge and is kind of coming back to our market. Our market's still strong. I'd love to talk about that further. Now, for sellers, well, there's still strong demand, which means favorable terms and hopefully top dollar for your sale. Now, it's not a wait and see market, but it's also not the feeding frenzy that you'd find in other zip codes, such as 29605, 01, 09, and others. This makes it a smart and strategic buy for folks thinking long term. Now, number 5 is lifestyle and community feel. And let's talk about the feel of these places. So Easley, it has that classic small town vibe, cute Main Street, and yeah, I just said cute, I thought about it when it came out of my mouth. You got local restaurants and you have events like the Easley Farmers Market or the Big Bag Music Festival. Plus, it's 10 minutes from the silos. If you haven't checked it out, here's a picture on the screen. It's super cool. And the Indian restaurant, second to none. So the silos is awesome and it's becoming a go-to spot for food and socializing. So Powdersville, it's residential, it's quiet, and very community oriented. It's perfect for families, commuters, and people who want a slower pace of life without being too far removed. You can access Greenville and Anderson perfectly from that community. Again, neither place is trying to be trendy, and that is exactly why people fall in love with them. Now, number 6, I just alluded to it, but is the commute and convenience. So both Easley and Powdersville are ideally located for commuters who want to access Greenville, Clemson, or Anderson. Now, Powdersville, it's right off I-85, giving you a straight shot downtown or towards Atlanta. Easley, it sits on Highway 123, which is well developed, and it moves fast. So for a 2-lane road, the speed limit there is like 55 until you really get into the thick of Easley. So it does in fact move fast, but it gets you to Greenville in about 20 minutes or less. Or if you go the other direction and venture towards Clemson or the lakes, you have that option as well. You're also close to major grocery stores, shopping, and restaurants, so you don't have to give up convenience for affordability. My final thoughts: should you consider Easley or Powdersville? You tell me, that's your decision, but if you're house hunting near Greenville and you want more space, better prices, and a strong community feel, Easley and Powdersville deserve a serious look. I've helped plenty of folks move to both areas, and once they're settled in, they say, man, I love it here. Or it was already an area that they sought after. So I get it. Because these areas, they're not just a good deal, they're great fits into your lifestyle depending on what you're looking for. If you're considering a move and want to explore Easley and Powdersville or anywhere in the Greenville area, I'd love to be your guide. I know the neighborhoods, I know the market, and I know the hidden gems that don't always show up on Zillow. So let's talk about some opportunities. I look forward to connecting with you on your relocation to Greenville. And don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell for more insider info on living in and around Greenville, South Carolina. Thanks for supporting my channel. I hope you found it valuable. Feel free to cruise around and see what else videos I've published that may be helpful in your move to our area. Thanks.